Do it by sight. Do it by. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Bag Lunches 123, and today we're going to take this Pink Lady apple and we're going to turn it into a very, very tasty treat. Come along, hang out with us, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. All right, step one, we're going to turn on our air fryer setting in our oven. If you have an air fryer at home, you could utilize that too. I'm gonna lower it down to 300 and go ahead and let that start preheating. Next, we're gonna come over here, and we purchased this meat slicer not too long ago, but it also does fruit. So we're going to turn it on and start slicing our apples. We're going to do really, really thin sections. And if you haven't guessed already, we will be making apple chips. Hang tight. I'm going to get it all plugged in and ready to go. All right, we got everything plugged in. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And just start slicing. And we're looking for really thin sections, almost translucent. If you don't have one of these devices, you can always look online. They're fairly inexpensive, but you could also use a very sharp knife or a mandolin slicer. So hang tight. I'm going to finish cutting up the apple, and then we'll get them lined up on some parchment paper and start the process of turning them into chips. All right, we got our parchment laid out into our pan. So now we're going to go ahead and start laying these out, our apple slices from our slicer. These are really tasty. It's taken a couple of tries to get it just right. So I think we finally have figured it out a little bit. So I'm just going to continue to line these up. A nice line, just like so. And we started trying to make these to kind of give our kids a little bit more of a healthy snack choice other than the normal goldfish or some other store-bought stuff. And it's really easy and real fun to make. So just kind of laying them out in nice order. Well, hang tight. As you can see, we're just laying these out. We might actually need a second pan for this. So we're going to go ahead and get these laid out, and then the next step will be to place them in the oven. After one more step, special ingredient. All right, on to the secret ingredient. So for the apple chips, I've mixed up some cinnamon and some sugar, and we're going to be dusting them on the top of the apples before we place them in the oven. So just give them a nice little dusting. Doesn't need too much, just enough. So going over the tops, just like that. Just like that. These are really good. The last batch that I had made are already gone. All right. So the next step, close my little jar here, is placing these into the oven. Luckily they all fit on the one pan, and that was just one apple. Okay. And we're going to set a timer of 12 minutes. And after 12 minutes, we'll need to flip them and dust them on the other side. So hang tight. We're gonna let those finish up, and then we'll flip them, add a little more cinnamon sugar on the other side, and give them 12 minutes on the other side, and they should be good to go. So hang tight. I'll finish showing you the process. Yeah. All right. 12 minutes is up, so we're gonna take them out and flip them. Hang tight. I'm gonna get them flipped, and then we'll put on some more cinnamon sugars. Yeah, they look good, huh? Yeah. One thing you can tell when they're getting ready to flip is they'll start curling up. All right, we got them flipped, and now we're gonna dust the bottoms with some more cinnamon and sugar. Just a little bit. All right, dusted, and time to put them back into the oven for another 12 minutes. And again, this oven is set on the air fryer setting. So we're gonna go ahead and set the timer one more time. And in 12 minutes, we're going to kind of check them again and make sure that they're done appropriately, but they should be. If not, we'll let them go a little bit longer, and we'll kind of keep an eye on them, make sure that we don't burn them. All right, hang tight. We'll see the finishing product next. All right, and that timer means that they are ready. So we'll go ahead and pull these up and out, and we're going to let those cool off. And they should be getting crisper as they kind of just rest for a minute. Timer off. All right. And this is kind of the finishing product. You can kind of see that cinnamon and sugar on them. And those are going to be really good. We're going to let them cool down, and then we'll give them a taste test after that. All right, and again, it was finished up, and 12 minutes later, and they have now cooled. We have some yummy apple chips. I'm gonna do a taste test, and I'll get real close so you can hear the crispness of it. And those are really good. So if you're looking for a healthy snack for your family, just make some apple chips. Super easy, very tasty. Thanks again for coming along with me. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Cost you nothing. So, all right, again, enjoy cooking, and this is Bag of Lunches 1, 2, 3. Have a great day.